Well, it's a new day here on the farm. We're going to try to figure out how to get this saw head off of the track here in the old shop, get it moved out and move over to the new sawmill shed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this actual 2x12 that we milled on the mill, and it's 83 inches long. I'm going to cut it in half at 41 and a half, which will just reach from this post to that post. I'll put one on either side, and then I have these blocks cut at 3 1/8, and we'll screw these two together and they'll be up at the top. Then I'm going to take this steel rod and put underneath, maybe make a little notch for it in the middle. Then what I'll do is I'll run this hook down between the two boards, between the posts, hook it around that steel rod, and then I should be able to lift it up high enough to get it off of here. Right now I just don't have enough height, but by doing what I'm doing, I'm going to gain about 12 inches, which will give me, it should be plenty. So that's my solution. Let's see how it goes. Now that's some mighty fine looking wood there. Sorry I had to cut this in half, but okay, where's the pencil? Come on. Back there. Why did I put it back there? Okay, 1 5/8. Come on, baby. So what I'm going to do this way. Okay. Time for some cleanup of the mess underneath the sawmill bed. Glad I had that fit tight. Here I'm taking the other half of that 2x12 and I'm putting it up on the back side of the posts and then screwing it into those 2x that I had screwed into the front 2x12 earlier. So once those are all connected, we'll have a 2x12 on either side of the posts and they'll be screwed together. Okay, so I think we're set. Now for the test. I lowered the hook on the chain hoist down through the middle of the two 2x12s until the hook was just down low enough and I could insert that metal bar in there. So the metal bar is into the hook and rests on the two 2x12s. And so I started lifting the saw head up with the chain hoist to see if it would rise. It looked like it might tip a little bit, but I just decided to go ahead and just keep it going and we'll see what happens. And so there you go. It's lifted up off of the sawmill bed and floating there independently of the bed. So I guess that worked. We're up high enough that we can get past that bunk. I think I'll put a couple screws up underneath there to keep that thing from rolling one way or the other. Don't want that thing going haywire. So now it's a matter of whether we can get this saw bed, which is basically two 6x8 beams, pretty well secured to those 6x6 ties. But I think what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll put 3 or 4 more cross braces on here. And then what I'm going to try to do is just come in here with the tractor and lift up one end and pull it out. Again, I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll see. While we get things hooked up to move the sawmill bed, take a break, get some coffee, and hit the subscribe button and also the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Supports are gone and the beams seem to be holding up. So now I guess we'll just see if we can't move this thing on here. More or less?
Less. More. Okay.
So now I'm going to go ahead and get the chain hoist rigged up onto that center beam there so that we can use it to hoist the saw head up and hopefully get it onto the mill head, onto the mill bed. Seems to work okay. Here we go. Sawmill on the track. We'll have to get it all leveled out, make sure it's all level and square and everything. And we used the chain hoist to lift that thing up. Didn't see any problem with the center beam there. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank our subscribers who have been watching our channel, and really appreciate your subscriptions and the likes. A heads up though to our subscribers that we are going to be releasing soon our new sawmill blade protector, which we have decided to call Gustav Guard. So be watching for that. We'll be giving more information on our Facebook page.